Well, Singy, we get to see the most. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. About to get started here. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Gaylord Perry. Singy, he is one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Brian Dozier stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Just off the outside corner. Ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Now it's going to be Harmon Killebrew. Tap foul at the plate. Perry, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Hard hit left side. Fires to first in time. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters,
rolls across the diamond. That's out number 3. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Joe Ryan.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Fires over to Killebrew. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Ground ball up the middle. Castro. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's the veteran first baseman, Stan Musial. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. His first homer of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
And now Duke Snider. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. That one way outside, and the count even 1-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third, and he held up. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Mark McGwire next up for the Cardinals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Larnach hurries to get it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Molitor getting ready to hit. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Cards draw even on the solo shot. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. That clips the zone. Strike one. Wallner with a homer in his last game. Now 1-1.
Strike.
And there's a foul ball.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Rip to short. Throw over to Musial. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Royce Lewis.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next offering is fouled back. That one to first. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one not close. Now 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Score remains dead. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the Cardinals catcher, number 12. Ryan back to work. Right side, hard hit. Killebrew takes it to the bag and quickly one away in the second. Here's Wade Boggs now. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Ozzie Smith now at the plate.
Smith.
Outside, ball 1. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. That clips the corner. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system, and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. Inside. And that's ball 3.
Okay.
Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be 2. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that's in there at the knees. Jeffers will handle the catching duties in this one in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Trevor Larnach. Fastball for a strike at 95. One out, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Smith over to first in time. Got him.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second. And he's out. Trying for 2. And that'll do it. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Cardinals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ripped on a line. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
One down, base is empty. Slapped foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Way high there, and that's ball 1. And that's too high. That one misses, and the count's full.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And up next for St. Louis, Stan Musial. And first offering is fouled off. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now, Duke Snyder. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And a foul ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Got him. That's the 3rd out. On to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. There's a strike.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Check swing, called strike. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. There's a strike. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Snyder ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now for the Twins, Justin Morneau.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Two down, nobody on. There's a strike at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, he's in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Morneau on at second with 2 down. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now, Royce Lewis. Nice curveball for a strike. That misses the zone. 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Popped up. Molitor squeezes it, and that is that. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Mark McGwire. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And now the count is even. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate. He's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Popped up. Wallner coming on. Can't get there. It gets down. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a
Dozier takes it himself for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Wade Boggs next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a ball.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Larnach pulls that one down, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The tag out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ryan Jeffers. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Boggs makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith. Ryan back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The shortstop takes the ball. one is absolutely belted. And off the base of the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but
swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases. You know, these cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Here comes the manager out of the Twins.
The number 6.
Jim Cott into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Castro for 1. Over to Killebrew. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Castro sends it to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out. The latest news from around the league. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Logan Webb.
62.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And it's even up.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple. Runner at third. Nobody out. Killebrew will hit next. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Justin Morneau, the next Twin up to hit. Just missed. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Musial. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And now Matt Wallner.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Fly ball center field. Snyder makes the grab, and that is that. but 2 runs for him. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, Mark McGwire. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Danny Coulombe preparing to come on if needed. Topa also throwing. Fastball for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together.
Cole Sands will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Yeah, the batter now, Paul Molitor, out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Center field. Buxton moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher. 0 for 2 in this one. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Wade Boggs next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. Slice the other way and foul. Fought off foul. McGwire, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Oh.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Coming home. He comes across to score, and the Cardinals tie it up.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
On a line out towards center. And the inning is over. Cards on the board with this double. All even now. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. He ambushed him right there. Now on the bump, Nolan Ryan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here is Byron Buxton. Right through there for a strike. Ryan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Late that time, it's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Look at the wizard right there. Ozzie Smith getting down, getting dirty. Man, this guy clearly one of the best defensive shortstops to ever walk on a big league field.
Jeffers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 1-2. Right through there. Got it. 2 gone now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that's outside, and that is ball 1. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now
pitching for
we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Danny Coulombe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gwynn swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So digging in, Jim Edmonds. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Ball. 2 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Willie Castro. Ryan back to work. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Whoa.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brian Dozier, the next Twin up to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one lifted in the air center field. Snyder settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Harmon Killebrew, the next to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Castro stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Foul ball there. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So no runs here on a base hit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Justin Topa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-1.
Just missed. Lifted in the air, right center field. Walner gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. One away. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Mark McGwire. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Holding on to a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Rip towards third. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
This to third. Lewis tosses across to first, and that will end the inning. Lee Smith on to pitch out of the pen
Now
here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Number
pitches out of
46.
him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Smith.
And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
And that one clips the corner. Smith, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Check swing to the 0-2, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. So 2 down now, and here is Byron Buxton. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
In the air to left center. Edmonds on the move and makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Griffin Jacks. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, game back for the bottom of the 9th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to get it started. Ted Simmons.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. One-run game, bottom 9. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Wade Boggs
Now
next
batting,
up for the
the
Cardinals.
third baseman,
Known
Wade
for his late inning heroics.
Boggs.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Smith, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
There's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins even this series up at a game of